What's good, y'all? How we all doing? Ross back. I'm here with another video. Today, this video, I haven't uploaded a video in a while, but the video I'm going to do today, I want to actually really help you guys and like talk to you. This is going to be like one of the first informative videos of me actually like teaching y'all and like showing something. But once I get to a point where I actually feel like I can really teach for real, then eventually I will and start uploading a lot more content on that. But the thing we're going to talk about today is daily bias. Now, for the one people who don't know what daily bias is just pretty much having expectations of what you're looking for coming into the market. So you're pretty much either going to be daily bias is pretty much just looking for two things. You're going to be look for longs, or you're going to be looking for shorts, right? You're either going to be looking to buy, you're going to be looking to take sales. Now your daily bias can definitely change throughout your trading session, but you want to definitely try and find your daily bias. And I'm going to show you guys what I look for. Because this week, I have a new funded account that I'm trying to pass, and I did do really well this week. I'm really close to passing. Only thing I did do one day, I did make way too much money, and now there's an increase with it because that's what Top Step, that's how they do it. But anyways, the first thing that I like to do, right? We're gonna go to the daily time frame, right? So, right, I have it set to Friday, February 25th, right? Okay. Now where I like now on here it won't really say 9:30, but if we go to like the 15-minute time frame, you can see it's 9:15 a.m. So basically 15 minutes to open, right? So we're gonna go to the daily time frame, right? Okay. So so far, here's this daily candle, right? Here's this daily candle range that we're trading into. Now, the reason why I decided to come with this one is because right when you see like all these candles, we're in a clear downtrend, right? Now, there's going to be a lot of people possibly going to expect us to want to go long, but this is what I'm going to tell you. When something like this happens, it's best to just stick with the trend, right? And just continue just to ride it out, right? So just look at how this candle is right now, right? So this is our next key level of liquidity right here, right? Liquidity is always going to be resting below wicks. So we have some key levels of liquidity resting right here, right? Now, as we can see, look at how this daily candle closed. Closed wide above below this candle clearly. And this is the body. The body tells you everything. The wick doesn't, the wick doesn't really like, I mean, it'll like, of course, tell you stuff, but the body is just, this what really matters, right? And we close pretty much all the way down here, right? Like we're pretty much had a nice, really big body closure. So coming into the day, that's letting me know, okay, I'm possibly most likely going to be looking for shorts because just the way this candle closer, right? Now, even though we have this imbalance, right? The only way I would say if you want to switch up your bias is if like you need like once that new candle opens, you between looking at the daily and the 4 hour candle, the 4 hour time frame, you need to see if price starts to get some momentum back towards one of these imbalances. And that's the only way I could say, okay, if you want to look for longs, right? We've been selling off all week, we have two daily imbalances price can possibly retrace to, right? And here's the thing is it necessarily gonna want to retrace to it? You don't want to like wait for no reversals or anything, right? And that's why it's always a good thing to keep your eyes on the news and stuff like that, right? So let's see, we go to the 4 hour. Okay, so 4 hour is right here, and this is the next approaching area of liquidity. So I'm coming into I'm already looking for shorts, right? Because we already see how the candle closed way up below, right? As you can see, this was like the body candle, right? The bullish candle, it was like this, right? That why you see the reason why this is long top wick is because the body was originally coming up here, it was all the way up here. So there was some strong buying momentum coming in, right? But then eventually we start to see a start seeing a rejection and the sellers took over and price started to come all the way down here. So what does that tell me? Coming into the day, most likely we're gonna most likely be looking for shorts. We're not gonna be looking for trying to look for anything long wise, right? Okay, because if you look here, I mean the next gap that we could possibly retrace to will be here on this 4 hour, as we see on the daily, the daily time frame. It's like I'll go back to it really fast. But on the daily time frame, we have these imbalances here and here. All right, so boom. What does that tell me? So we have already seen that, right? Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. All right. So we're approaching the open, right? Actually, let's go 15 minute. We're approaching the open, right? We have relative equal highs here, right? So we have buy side resting up here, right? Buy side liquidity resting up there. Now, price typically will most likely like to draw towards the relative equal highs, right? That is true. But the thing is that if it wants to draw towards these relative equal highs, this is what I believe. We have this bearish 15-minute imbalance right here, right? Remember, their daily imbalance is bearish. We're going to be looking for shorts. So if price were to retrace back up to here, I'm not expecting us to go any higher. We already had a minor liquidity grab right here, right? As we already took out some internal buy side, right? And this is actually near where I actually did take a short trade here. Um, I remember exactly what this was, and it worked out. But this is one of these like okay, we already swept out internal buy side. So what am I possibly looking for now, right? We already swept out internal buy side. I would look for a SMT with ES, something like that along the lines. But when I did take, I remember exactly this trade. When I did take this trade, there was a SMT with ES. Um, we actually do have a, we actually do place in the SMT right here as well with NQ. Let me change this color. Uh, oh, here we go. Buy side liquidity there. Bearish SMT is placed, right? So, right now, what do I want to see? Us possibly look to inverse this gap. Looks like we're already about to do that. So 15-minute, everything's looking good. Drop down to like, oh wait, that's something different. Sorry. Drop down to like the 5 minute. No, let's drop down to like 3 minute, right? So here's this gap. We're right here with this gap as we are about to inverse this gap. Got some momentum. So look, all right. So boom, going with some contracts. Don't matter. This is just for this, not 89. But all right. So SMT, right? Relative equal highs. We swept out buy side liquidity. We traded towards this imbalance. Price started rejecting off of here. Took out sell side liquidity. I'm sorry, took out internal buy side liquidity. We swept it up here, right? As you can see, this is what the wick is saying that we already swept it out. Now, what am I looking for? Coming into the day, all right? I'm looking for shorts, right? This is the next target that I seen on the daily, but I mean, if anything, I would I would be targeting London lows, previous London day low, right? Which is right here. And put that for you guys. London low, previous day London low. Boom. All right. So wait till this to be nice. We pretty much inverse this gap, right? 3 minute time frame. Want to see. So we already have that 115-minute gap inversed. If I'm looking for an entry here on the 3 minute time frame, what am I gonna look for? I want to see this inversed. We already have the SMT. Sell side liquidity resting here. So let's just say sell. Boom. Stop loss is going to go above some of these relative highs. TP to this low. I would take a partial around here somewhere. But let's just see how this plays out. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this, guys. Boom, boom. Look at that immediate rejection. Boom, boom, boom. Coming down clearly. Stop close to break even. All right there. Boom, boom, boom. Green. Perfect. Right? Perfect. like I said, perfect, right? If your draw on liquidity is gonna be lower, that's what you need to do. You place in the SMT. We already have a liquidity sweep of the high, right? You place in that SMT, boom, right? Next thing I want to see is an inversion gap. A last thing I forgot to wanted to look for, right? This is like a break of structure. So we break structure here. Um, well, honestly, I would just right here change the state of delivery, right? CSID, change your character, market structure shift, whatever you want to call it. Um, but yeah, change in state of delivery, CSID, change in state of delivery. Yeah, CISD, that's what it's called, right? That's perfect, right? Green. So, and if we look, because where I entered, I think it was like right here or something. Stop was like above the highs. So yeah, this is pretty good. Run nice 1 to 3. Nothing super crazy. Good risk. Boom. Targeting the low. Look at that. Easy money. Okay. So that just goes to show you guys whenever you actually have your daily bias coming into the market, right? Now, of course, there might be times where you might need to change it, but don't constantly be changing. You need to have a strong bias, right? If the market goes against your bias, okay, change it. Go ahead. But don't be trying to like bounce around, be like you're so confused and you don't know what your bias is, because if you do that, then you're most likely it's gonna, mess with your mind and your trading just not gonna be super well, right? So daily bias is key to getting you started for your trading day. All right. Hey, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely plan on making some more videos really soon. But I just wanted to show you guys this really quick, and I really did want to make a video. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys can see my chart is a little different. I decided to like want to change it up, try something new. So, hey man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.